Hi everyone. Hopefully this week will be a bit more watchable than last week's, so we don't get so much lag. We're trying a different system out this time, so see how that works. Hope you're all okay, staying safe, staying socially distant from each other. Something apparently we've all been training for our entire lives as nerds. So, what do we have this week? GW orders. GW, as you know, is now open again. It is taking orders online. We've also managed to put in a weekly order, so we're going back to normal as far as that's concerned, as far as we can tell. So if you are after anything, as usual, you can either PM me on Facebook or you can message on this stream if you've got something immediately you need to get. We have got a complete restock of paints coming in and sprays. Obviously, they're coming in sixes for the most part, so if you are after certain paints that you've either asked for over the lockdown or something you're going to need in the future, let us know as soon as possible. Once they're gone, they're gone. But we will put another order in this week as well, so we should get quite a quick restock on it. We have the new Prophecy of the Wolf box set coming in as well. Most of this should hopefully be in tomorrow or Wednesday, according to GW. I've also put in a few orders for a few people online, because as I say, they are open online now, so we can place orders. Hi guys. Hi Rich. So yeah, Prophecy of the Wolf's out this week, along with the Psychic Awakening expansion book as well. I think everything else is just restock, some more Sisters of Battle stuff coming in, restocking on the Primaris as well, because we never seem to have much in. Like I say, lots of paints, sprays and that kind of stuff as well. So whatever you need, let us know as soon as you can, and we'll make sure you get what you need. Excellent, that's good to hear that apparently it is working much better this time. I am also in a different spot in the shop, so I'm right next to the router. Hopefully that'll help, and like I say, we're trying out OBS, which our tech support assures us will be much better. Talking to GW and getting your orders in, the limited edition Catachan model. As we know, this was a freebie from Games Workshop. They have very limited stock that they're giving to us, which I kind of guess I understand. It wasn't something that they were planning on doing, so the fact that they've even done this at all is pretty good of them. However, we are really, really limited. We have three of them. That's all we've got. I think looking back at the situation, they probably would have been better off, rather than just announcing, here's this cool new model that everyone's going to want. They could have maybe contacted independents first and gone, this is what we're going to do. This is how many you're going to get. Move forward accordingly. They didn't do that. They just went, look, everyone, there's a really cool model that everyone's going to want. And obviously, as some of you may have seen, they're going for 150 to 250 pounds on eBay. Even more if you do it as a charity auction. Like I said, we got three. I haven't really decided yet what I'm going to do about that. They have suggested that maybe in a month or two's time, they will be doing a second release of it, almost as a general release, for whether that's for everyone or whether it's just for independents still. I don't know, even if it happens at all. Still don't know that either. But they have kind of suggested that maybe that it will be more available later on. So we're going to have a think. Obviously, if you have ideas about what you think we should do, other than just giving it to whoever suggests, just give it to me, because somebody will. They always do. A what, Rich? A WBA hub? Hug? A really big hug. Is that what you want? WBA hug. I don't know what that is. Hi, Paul. Glad you're still with us. As the oldest member of our gaming community by quite some distance. Glad to see you're still live and kicking. Oh, hang on. Okay. Yeah, we could do it. Initially, we were going to be selling them. We thought when we had lots of these Catachan models, we did think it was going to be something that we could all have, and we were going to do a painting competition with it with some cool prizes and stuff. Obviously, that's not going to be the situation. We did think about doing a painting competition, but then that might be unfair to some people who don't particularly paint particularly well, and also certain people that paint extremely well. As soon as they enter, everyone else just gives up. We have thought about maybe doing a raffle, maybe doing a blind auction, so you can PM me or message me or whatever with a bid of how much you're willing to pay, and the top bid gets it. I'm not a massive fan of that because it kind of feels a bit like cash grabbing, but obviously that is the point of this model. It's supposed to be to help retailers. So we'll have a think. Obviously, if you have any suggestions, just give us a shout and we'll see which one we come up with at the end. Alternatively, I'll just keep them all, stick them on eBay and make a fortune. Okay, so what else? Who? Hi, Alan. Hi, Ali. Lots of new D&D minis. That's the other thing. We've had Asmodee, formerly as Deviant Games, who are a supplier for X-Wing and anything Fantasy Flight, so Legion and Armada. They also do our D&D stuff. We've got very little coming in the way of X-Wing because apparently that came out, they didn't bother to tell anyone and just gave it to all the big boys. A couple of the smaller ones happened to get lucky, might have got one or two, but then they gave everyone else's allocation away to anyone else that wanted it. We're hoping to get some of that back again, all being well we should do. But we'll see how that goes, as Modi as ever, screwing the pooch. We have got some new Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff coming in, the new releases of that. But again, we missed a couple of those. But D&D, we've actually managed to get just about everything that's come out. All of the new D&D stuff. I did post up the other day online on the D&D Facebook page and on my Facebook page. A lot of the, well, a full list of everything that we had coming in. We've got a whole new load of stuff coming today as well. A lot of the big beasties and stuff like that, some really cool looking minis. I'll post up a list of stuff that's coming out or has come out or we've got in a bit later on today. We are looking at putting up the website, getting that built quite quickly if we can do, and start getting all our listings on there as well, rather than just selling stuff through the Facebook trading pages or obviously through streaming or if you just email me. So, oh. Hi, Reese and Julian. Hello. I do still have a Star Drake. I still have the Star Drake, which is in the cabinet, I think, built and painted. I will do that. I think it's 40 quid, £40 for that one. Let us know if you want it. We'll get that wrapped up. Paul, I also have all that other stuff we've been talking about backwards and forwards online. I think we're just waiting on a few of the oval bases and then the run of the 50mm skull bases as well. You may have seen I've been posting up a lot of stuff on Facebook trading pages and on the WYSIWYG Warehouse. If you're not on the WYSIWYG Warehouse, go and find it on Facebook. You can link it through my Facebook account. I'm starting to try and list stuff on there, mostly second-hand minis, a lot of the old metal stuff, and also a lot of the resin stuff that we're now making as well, the bases and rec markers and that kind of stuff for objectives. If you go and have a look on there, it kind of gives you first dibs. I normally put stuff on there about 3 days before it goes live anywhere else, so it gives all of our kind of regulars or people that we deal with on a regular basis a bit more of a chance to get in first rather than just going to a random spot in Germany or God knows where, Stan. So yeah, go and have a look at that. WYSIWYG Warehouse. What you see is what you get. Warehouse. I'm going to have to check that out. You may have seen, anyone that has been on there or is on the trading pages, we've been putting up quite a few bases and rec markers and objective markers as well. Those are coming out quite nicely. We've got a whole range of new stuff coming out through that as well. A load of new bases and things like that. The skull bases, which was our first line that we put out, selling like hotcakes. So if you do want skull bases, give us a shout. We can do any size and shape. Just let us know which ones you want and we can get those made up for you. There is a bit of a delay on them because we have to make them. And we really are struggling to keep up with the amount of orders we're getting through eBay and Facebook and other places. So bear with us. But yeah, lots of cool stuff coming out on there. Hi, old man Alan. Hi, Leon. Yes, Joe, I have got some Horus Heresy stuff. I need to dig it out at home. Somebody asked me last week, and I can't remember who it was. I have got a bag full of Horus Heresy Marines, I think Mark III armor, and some Volkite weapons and stuff like that. So keep asking me, bug me about that, because that way I'll help me remember to dig them out when I get home, which is the thing I keep forgetting to do. Yes, plenty of 32mm bases, Alan. We've got plain ones. We are going to be doing a range of 32mm, well, all sizes, but specifically to start with 32mm Sisters of Battle bases. So if you want something specific for your army, that might be a way to go. Otherwise, we've got plenty of 32mm just standard bases. Yep, normal GWs, yeah, we've got plenty of them, bags full of them. Do what? Oh. Okay, yeah. If you're interested in Dark Owls, Reese, I will be posting up. Well, I've had a couple of guys that have messaged me privately. I have photographed a load of Dark Owl stuff, old metal stuff, recently. I know I've got quite a bit of plastic as well. So if you want to give me a shout if there's anything specific you're after, or if you want a general browse of the metals, give me a shout and I'll PM you over a list of the pictures and you can have a first chance, see if there's anything you want. Primaris Apothecaries, let's have a look. I do not. No. I have no Primaris Apothecaries. Sorry about that. Anyone else? I'm going to go through the X-Wing in a moment. Our main thing today, other than kind of a catch-up of what's been going on, I'm going to be going through the X-Wing wall and the Legion stuff. I'm just seeing what's on there. I'm going to have a sale on some of that stuff as well. Anything that's second-hand or 1.0 for X-Wing is half price today. So if there is anything you see or anything you know, give me a shout now and I'll have a quick look. But yeah, we'll go to that. I might even knock a little bit off the 2.0 stuff as well. Just try and shift a bit of stock of that. I know exactly where the BFG is, Reese. Like I said, I just got to get a chance to go through it because it is a giant box of stuff. I'll have a look through it at some point this week, hopefully, and we'll get you some images over as well, so you can have a look at that. But yeah, don't worry, I know exactly where it is. I just got to go and get it. Okay, so if we can, we'll go and have a look at the X-Wing. How many X-Wings? So obviously we have X-Wing 1.0. But should you want I've got a sort of £7.50. Plenty of fun. She's a bead. If you want one of those. Tie punishers, £7.50. Things like the T-Step, TIE Fighter, TIE Interceptor, Gunships, TIE Bombers, Kirax Fighters, Swings, Audio's gone weird. Your audio. My audio's gone weird. Oh no, it might be because I'm off to one side. Hello. I know what you're saying. Okay. What I'll do is I'll go back to where I stood, because apparently that was okay. From behind what? Oh, okay. So it was just a audio issue more than anything. So yeah, lots of X-Wing 2.0, lots of X-Wing 1.0. As I was saying, for anyone that couldn't hear it, we've got things like TIE Fighters, T-70s, Quad Jumpers, Kimagilas, Phantom 2s, TIE Interceptors. What was it Leon asked me about? I forget what it was already. Sith Infiltrator. Hang on, I'm going to check. Enjoy the view. Okay, Paul. Because we got the message from Paul, yeah, we'll send you over the message details or payment details for the Star Drake, and we'll sort that out for you. For the Little Fat Hobbit, or Leon, as we all like to call him, Servants of Strife, I've got one box of that, but I don't appear to have any others or any of the Sith Infiltrator. I don't think I have any, I couldn't see one. Lots of second-hand X-Wing. Again, if you want to ask me anything particularly about the X-Wing, or if we have or if we haven't, I can let you know now. That's kind of what we're going to do. Obviously, it's very hard to show you what the stuff is if the quality of the signal breaks down a little bit. Anything else? Who? Hi, Anna. Tracy's stuffing her face with one of her healthy letters of the alphabet on her healthy diety thing. We still have quite a few of the sprues left from last week. I'm not going to go through them all again this week, but if you are after anything specific, just give us a shout, let us know, and we'll see what we can sort out for you. I do have M38 interceptors 1.0. I think I've got one left of those, so if you're after that, ping us a message across, and we'll put that to one side for you. And it'll be £5. Ooh, T65 X-Wing. I may have a T65 X-Wing. Obviously, I said SJ. SJ has now started painting, for anyone who hasn't been following Law's posts on Facebook. SJ has started painting up some X-Wing. I don't know where she's got that crazy idea from. I don't know what's inspired her to do that. Hopefully she won't kind of do it too much and just lays off the orange. Leon, I did say you can have that box of stuff, so I'll dig that out for you in a little while. All the stuff that was painted before, you can either repaint it, strip it, whatever you want to do with it. SJ can have that for nothing. Just gets a bit more space in the shop. Treasure chests and piles. Give me 2 seconds. I believe I have. Yes, I have treasure piles. We've got treasure piles, we've got rat swarms. I've got, I think it's like an evil sorcerer's plinth and table for killing stuff on, sacrificial altar or something. We've got barrels, tables, chairs. We had pillars come in the other day, I believe, and today in the order there should have been pools and something, pools and pillars maybe. So yeah, we've got lots of different bits of terrain and stuff in for D&D, all sorts of stuff. Excuse us while Tracy stuffs her face a little bit more. Licorice is fine apparently, so that's good news. News from the home front that Licorice is fine. Rich McPherson, what did Rich McPherson want? Oh, okay. I was not expecting Rich McPherson to want X-Wing. Okay, Rich, yeah, M3A Interceptor, I'll put that to one side for you. Not a problem. Ah, come on, Alan, all over my face. That's what everyone needs to see this time in the morning. Let's go for a little walk. If you let me know if the quality of the stream drops down as we go over here by the X-Wing, I'll try and stay in front of it this time if I can. Let's put you down there. Doesn't help this is not very clear. As long as you can hear me okay, I'll run through what we've got. That was the last of the M3 Interceptors. So there you go, Rich. That's yours. That's the last one of those. That's £5. We have Karaz Fighters. We have Azatec Gunships. We've got TIE Bombers. We've got T-70s. We've got TIE FOs. We've got TIE Fighters. We've got E-Wings, B-Wings, Z95 Headhunters, Quad Jumpers. Those are all £5 each. TIE Interceptors as well. Obviously, like I said, the Phantom. We've got the Kimagilas. Lots and lots and lots of Kimagilas. Please buy some. We've got Mist Hunters. We've got Star Vipers. I've got a couple of Skurgs left for anyone who wants to do bomb spam. We've got TIE Punishers as well. Arc 170s. Tell you what, special deal for today. Any of those, £5 each. Try and shift a bit of it. No, just everything's £5. We've also got lots of dial covers. So if you want any dial covers, we have got Scum and Villainy, we've got Imperial, we've got Galactic Republic, we've got Rebel Alliance. Those are all a £5 each as well. We've got Resistance up here, and we've got Separatists. I'll do all those £5 a pack as well. So if anyone wants any more dial covers, plenty of them. We've also got guns for hire, lots of guns for hire. We will do those today at £15. £15 for guns for hire. We will do Slave 1. We have Slave 1s by the bucket load. We'll do those for a tenner. Tenner a pop for Slave 1. I have one or two left of Resistant Bomber, which apparently doesn't have a price on, so it must be free. There we go, £38. So let's call it £20 for Resistant Bombers. £20 today for Resistance Bombers. I have got Houndstooth. Little Houndstooth. That's a bill, huge. We'll do that one today, £15. £15 for Houndstooth. I take it this everyone can hear this fine and still see everything okay. I've not had any comments to say you can't, but at the same time, you haven't said you have. We do seem to be looking over onto the other laptop, quite some way behind. I'm still stood over by the till, which is weird, as I moved from there about 5 minutes ago. Very far behind. Might be why nobody's commenting because they haven't seen me offer it yet. X-Wing 1.0 starter set. Doing that one for £15. We've got the second edition X-Wing starter set. We'll do that for £15. Excellent. T70 for Mr. Liam. We have Swords Renegades. Swords Renegades would normally be 36, so 18 quid. Let's do it for 15. £15, nice round numbers. Gundial cover set. Do you want 1.0 or 2.0? Does it matter? Which one do you want? 1.0, 2.0. 1.0, 2.0. 1.0, 2.0. Well, I'll put them both at one side, and then when you let us know, I'll take it away. We have got, what else have we got? We've got a U-Wing, or an O-Wing. 1.0. Yours, 1.0. An O-Wing, we'll do that one for, let's do it for a tenner. £10 for an O-Wing. An Ig and a TIE Reaper. Igs and TIE Reapers, let's call those a tenner each as well. Okay, so I have got Imperial Aces. I have got TIE Silencer, or Silencer if you want to pronounce it correctly. It's got an invisible P that isn't silent. Imperial Aces and TIE Silencer, do them at a tenner each. Got Millennium Falcon, tenner each. Lots more Resistance fighters, or Resistance bombers, should I say. We have the USS Defiant, the Shadowcaster, not the Defiant at all. It's not anything like the Defiant, just looks exactly the same. We will do that one for £15. £15 for a Defiant. Shadowcaster. Rob Goblin. A silencer for Rob Goblin. There you go, Knob Goblin. TIE Silencer. What else do we have? Do we have anything else? We have a Croc Cruiser. Croc Cruiser. Let's do the Croc Cruiser for 30 quid. 30 quid for a Croc Cruiser. Have a look, see what we've got in the second hand range. Let's turn you very slightly. I do spoil you. Separatist arm covers for Mr. Liam. Okay, I have got Houndstooth. Got Houndstooth for a tenner. We've got Falcons for a tenner. I don't know, Liam, if you wanted the T70 and a regular X-Wing. I have got plenty of regular X-Wings if you want some more for SJ. I've got B-Wings. I've got E-Wings. I've got Z95s. TIE Fighters, TIE FOs. T70s. I've got a little Lig. I've got 1 or 2 TIE Fighters, just 1 or 2 dozen. We got a Mist Hunter. More TIE Fighters. We've got TIE Defenders. And yet more TIE Fighters for days. I've got a TIE Bomber. I've got a Y-Wing. And I've got some Star Vipers. Hi, Scooby Joe. Yep, so free delivery on anything over £20. If it's under £20, it's £4 for delivery. So yeah, or alternatively, you can come and pick it up either from the house or from the shop, your choice. But yes, we do deliver. So if you need something posted, let us know and we can post it out to you. We do the posted runs on a Tuesday. So if you let us know anytime before that, we can get it all packed up and then we'll send it out to you on the Tuesday. Everything is sent, tracked and recorded. So you know where it is, when it is, and hopefully won't get lost. As of yet, we've yet to lose anything. Touch wood. You can indeed, Mr. Fat Hobbit. 1970. Is my little girl on there now? My little girl joined us. There you go, 2 X-Wings for Liam, 2 that aren't broken for a change. Well, Tracy had her puppies out last night, but I don't think that's a similar thing. No, PM anytime you like. Obviously, the sooner you PM, the more likely you are to get the stuff you want. But no, PM me anytime and I'll get it. I check my messages quite frequently throughout the day at the moment. So if there is anything you're after or you do have any questions, just PM me whenever you're ready. Yes. PM through Facebook and I'll pick those up. And then, yes, if there is anything you want. God, I put on so much weight in this lockdown. Yeah, just for lockdown. Yeah, PM through Facebook anytime you like. I'll get back to you fairly quickly. But yeah, that's the best way of getting in contact. And then I can give you prices, PayPal addresses, whatever you need to know. And obviously you can tell me your address if I need to post it. Or we can arrange a time if you want to come and collect it from the house or the shop. Okay, Skitarii stuff. I don't think I've got any Skitarii stuff left. I think it all went last week when I put it all up. Hi, Rich. Hi. Yeah. So X-Wing 2.0. Let's see what we've got in that. So I've got Hyena class droid bombers. We have got N3 interceptors. We've got the Z95 headhunters. We've got Vulture class droid fighters. Lots of Vulture class droid fighters. Any particular Scum and Villainy set? Right. Okay, back to the X-Wing. We've got resistance bombers, resistance transports. We've got TIE defenders. We've got mining guild TIEs. We've got B-wings, Y-wings even, with B's in them. The other Y-wing, so the 2 different Y-wings. Inquisitor's TIEs, Nantex class starfighter. I've got one of those left. Some Fang Fighters, little A-Wings, was that an Arc 170? Any of the small blisters we'll do for 15 quid today. Any of the larger blisters like the Arc we'll do for 20. No. Yeah. Terminators. I might, Rich. Give me a shout on Facebook a bit later on today and I'll have a look see if I've got any. I think I might have some Terminators, some Cataphracti Terminators. I'll have to double check. Give me a shout a bit later on to remind me and I'll have a check when I get home. Hi, Matt. Who? Hi, Sam. Star Wars Legion clones. I don't think I have. Shall we have a look? We've had a look at the X-Wing stuff. Let's have a look at the clones and the Legion things. What do we have for Legion? How's that? Okay, so we've got Count Dookie, we've got Darth Vader, General Veers, Palpatine, Boba Fett, Bosk. We do have Clone Captain Rex, but I think Matt's already got that because we discussed it before. We've got Jyn Erso, we've got Han Solo, Chewbacca, Luke Skywalker. Oh, let's turn around the other way. I've got B-1 battle droids, I've got Imperial Stormtroopers, I've got Phase 1 clone troopers. So, got the Phase 1 clone troopers, but again, I think, Matt, you've already discussed this with you, and you already had them. We've got the E-Web Heavy Blaster, we've got the Laser Cannon Team, we've got Rebel Troopers. I've got Priority Supplies, B-1 battle droids, AT-RTs, plenty of AT-RTs, Land Speeders, Wookiees, Christ Escape Pod, I know we were waiting for that for a while. Commandos. Ooh. Scout Troopers. No, I ran the start of the lockdown.
I'm just looking at Richard's token. Don't know what set for Scum and Villainy, just getting into everything.
Okay. Fat Hobbit, you land for that. He can suggest you which one you want, which one would be good for us getting started. He'll also bore your mind with the amount of information he'll give you. And that's why Liam has to put people down. Liam, drop it, Liam, drop it. Back, Liam. I've got Tauntauns, I've got Rebel Troopers, I've got Land Speeders or Air Speeders. I've got regular Stormtroopers, I've got Snow Troopers, I've got ATSTs, Battle Droids, Super Battle Droids, and a downed ATST. Any of that you're after, let me know and I'll do you a good deal on it. We'll do some cheaper stuff. We'll knock some money off things. Throwbury, what can we do for you?
I'm not trying the
ATRTs. ATRT Throwbury. Normally retail at 22. I will do it for 18. £18 for ATRT. Anyway. Oh, poor Liam. Poor Liam. Richard McPherson's being mean and saying he doesn't want to do X-Wing anymore if you're doing it. I understand that. Tauntauns for Rich Nutter. Let's have a look. I love the Tauntaun models. The snow lizards, as they're described. Snow lizards are £23. I'll do those for 18 as well. Oh. Super Battle Droids. Yes, I do have some Super Battle Droids, Sam. They are £32.50. I'll do them for 30 quid today. I have no speeder bikes, sadly. They came and went very early on in the release schedule, and they've never really replaced them since. If anyone's interested, I can do you a good deal on some Battlestar Galactica. It's like X-Wing, but better. Isn't it, Liam? Definitely better than X-Wing. What else do we have? We have all sorts of stuff. We always have all sorts of stuff, you know this. Hello. Put it back up there for a while. What else have we got? What else can we do here? Oh, Pathfinders. No, I don't think I have. Pathfinders came and went quite quickly. No, I haven't got any Pathfinders, I'm afraid. No problem, Sam. Let me know. I'll pop a box to one side, so if you do want them, they'll be there for you. Oh, there we go. Official from the Fat Hobbit. Battlestar Galactica is better than X-Wing. Apparently, so I'm being told. I might have got a slightly confusing translation, but that's what I heard. What else can we say today? Magic! Yeah, unfortunately, we completely run out of magic. We decided we're not going to do it anymore because it's garbage. We definitely don't have any magic left, and there's definitely not a new rig release coming up. Has Godzilla? There's a card. Godzilla is going to be a magic. I'm definitely not going to be buying magic just so I can get Godzilla. That's definitely not a thing that's going to happen. Hang on, Fanny's here.
Hiya! So, just quickly, oh god, my hair. Hello. Just quickly. Yes. So we have the new Challenger decks in. They are £30 each, or you can get all four for £120, and they'll get posted out to you. So Facebook or whatever, if you want any of those. Also, we're getting all the pre-release kits in and the booster boxes for the new Ikoria set, which looks really amazing. Andy said that he... Oh, yes, I am! Andy said that he would actually play a game of Magic if I can get him one of those Godzilla things. So, and I think, by the sounds of it, that the Godzilla things will be as part of the buy a box promos, because they've left them out of the European ones, of the special booster packs that you can buy.
Oh, you can see
what are you doing?
Nothing.
So there's lots of new Magic stuff coming out. And I will be putting up stuff on my Facebook just to say how much it is and what's coming out and this and that, and let you know. But yes, also the rest of the Magic stuff is over here. We do have some dragons. Green, gold, yellow, clear. Unfortunately, I do still have some Horus Beyond Death boosters if you really want them. Also the Horus Beyond Death Planeswalker decks. So yes, Horus boosters I will do 3 for £10. Just shift them because I don't like them. And the Elspeth Planeswalker decks and Planeswalker deck. Spit at you. Trying to lurky things. I will do for £10. We have Magic the Gathering Game Night 2019 edition in. Set up £35 on this. We really like. We really like this one. £38 for the unsanctioned. Really good fun. Comes with 5 mono coloured 30 card decks, and then you can merge them together to make 2 60 card coloured decks. I do have a couple of the old Commander decks in, but there's just the one. I'll do them for 30, and it's and Falconer Merciless Rage Commander deck. So he is £30 today if you want him. But I will be having all the new Commander decks coming out as well. That's coming out with the Ikoria set, so but that'll be on my things. Waiting for those. I do have some sleeves.
Lies, it's all lies. We've got champions, we've got transformers.
Oh yes, we do. We have Keyforge. Keyforge is quite good actually because you only need 1 pack, and you don't. Yeah, But you can just play that multiple times, and you can't screw your opponent over by keep putting all the good cards together and things like that. So that's really good. I'll pass you back to Andy because the poor lot. Look at
that. Yeah, so that was tragic, the splattering. Yeah, as you can see, we do have... Oh, we've got some Star Wars Destiny still, if anyone fancies giving Destiny a whirl. It is May the 4th. That's somehow relevant to Star Wars. Hi, Marsha, if you're watching from your sick bed where you have gonorrhea or herpes or something. I can't remember what it was. You saw a post about it. Everyone saw, because constant. Yes, we've got Champions. We've got Transformers as well. So if anyone wants starter sets for those, or wants boosters, or we went kind of heavy on the Champion stuff because it's a cracking game, but unfortunately it didn't really take off. Good fun game though, easy to play, really enjoy it, could do with some more games of it. So I've had a look round whilst Tracy was yapping.
Hang on.
Oh.
Alan,
Hi Alan.
for the whiskey, D&D, do you have a male human rogue from Wave 9?
Maybe. A human male rogue. Tracy, if you make a note of that, I will check and give you a PM, Alan. I might do. Got loads of stuff, I can't remember what there is.
Also, Luke, do you have Luke Quadlin? Do you have any phalanx yellowy layer paint demonic yellow
Yes.
on spray? Yellow
Ooh, give me 2 seconds. Yes, Luke, I do have some Phalanx Yellow and I do have some Demonic Yellow spray.
Also, do you have Space Marine Dreadnought, not new Primaris rubbish, but venerable standard ironclad?
I did have an Ironclad Dreadnought. I don't know if I still got one. I will check a bit later on. I did have one. PM me, like now or in a couple of minutes, and then once we get off the stream, I'll have a double check and just let you know.
Necromunda Unbox for Peter.
Got Leviathan, if that's any use to you. Forge World Leviathan Dread. Might be any good. Is it what?
Peter Valkit. No, Necromunda Unbox.
Yeah, I think I have. Hang on.
No one asked me about magic. We shut the shop down. What's it done?
Ambots. Yes, I do have a box of Ambots. They are £26. £26 for a box of Ambots. Oh, so much weight.
Anyway, I think that adds more weight to you. I'm not that fat. Also,
Tracy says she's not that fat. I'm not touching that. On my wedding night.
do you stock any Warlord Games minions? Says Alan Edwards.
Alan, no, we don't stock Warlord Games. Well, we don't keep Warlord Games in stock, but we do stock Warlord Games. Okay? So if there is something you're after from Warlord, let us know and we can see if we're getting in. I think they've started shipping it as well now, so it's not just GW, but a couple of other places have started. Fingers crossed for Troll Trader. Hopefully they'll start shipping again soon because we need a huge restock. Sprays and paints and stuff because we sell so much of so much of the Vallejo and Army Paint and stuff. Hopefully they'll start selling soon. Having a look around on the shelves, Night Vault. Ever remember Night Vault? It was that one that was before it got killed by itself for being a bit garbage. But just for nice little card boxes, Night Vault card boxes, £5 a pop. Yeah, £5 a pop. We've got some Night Vault Arcane Hazards. Okay, they're great for Night Vault or Beast Grave or whatever you want to play them, whichever variant you're playing on it. To be honest, these are actually quite nice, just as bits of scatter terrain and things as well. I've opened a couple of boxes of these up that I've painted and used as scatter terrain for fantasy and all sorts of stuff, so they're quite cool for that. RRP's 20, we'll do them at £15. I've got a couple of boxes left of those, so if anyone fancies them, give me a shout.
Just quickly, Hobbit, can I please add X-Wing Servants of Strife box?
Yep.
Please,
Yeah, no problem, Liam. I'll do you a little pile of stuff once we've finished. Yeah, Servants of Strife, I've already put it to one side for you. I'll put that out with SJ's box of pre-painted X-Wings that she can repaint. And then, yeah, Laura can come and help us out, do it whenever you want. You've got the keys. We have got Night Haunt, Endless Spells. Again, they're okay in game, but even if you don't do Night Haunt, they're actually quite cool sets. You've got some cool ass stuff in there that you can use to convert for other stuff. I've seen the sides used for quite a number of different conversions, and the big skulls and things as well. Those are kind of cool. So that's a nice little set. Again, £20 normally. We'll do it for £15. Would be useful, dear.
What was that, £20?
£15 for Endless Spells and Arcane Hazards. We have got Shutter Dominion Objectives, also £15, normally £20. Again, these are really cool little bits and pieces for scatter terrain. A couple of them are a bit somewhat of nothing, but for the most part, they're actually kind of cool bits of scatter terrain. I really particularly like the floating rock, which I've kind of done a couple of different things with. But yeah, nice for objectives and whatever they are. Cool little set, 15 quid. Zinch, Endless Spells, Disciples of Zinch. These are actually kind of cool as well. Can't really use them for anything else other than as Endless Spells. I've seen a couple of people convert them for other bits and pieces, so you could use them for something else. I painted up a set of these for my Zinch army over the lockdown. They're okay, they're kind of cool, something a bit different. Paint job is kind of important on these though. I did mine in blues and greens and wasn't great. The reds and the oranges do really work quite nicely for them. But again, that was £22.50, so we'll do that for £18. £18 for the Zinch Endless Spells. I do have multiples of these. I've got 2 or 3 of each of these box sets, so if 2 or 3 of you do want them, it's not an issue. We can send out multiple sets. The Oziark Bone Reapers Endless Spells. Paul Mahoney, if you're watching, this might be of interest to you because you just started doing Oziark Bone Reapers this week. Again, £22.50, so we're doing for £18 today. These have got some cool models actually. I hadn't really looked at them before. There's some cool stuff in there you can do some fun things with. I particularly like that eagle. It could be interesting. Quite like that. Might have opened that for myself and make something different out of it. We don't buy Games Workshop to make what it says on the box. We buy Games Workshop because we want bits. Nemerati Thralls for all those doing Wet Elves. I mean, the Idoneth Deepkin. Wet Elves, core set people things. Boring blind elves. Yeah. Normally 30 quid. Good God. We'll do them for 20 today. I've got 2 or 3 boxes of those. So 20 quid for some Wet Elves. Big boxes of stuff. We have got the Sigmarite Dais. Normally 40 quid. I've actually opened up these terrains. I've got a set of each of these myself. There's not a lot to them for 40 quid, but they are a big piece of terrain. So you only need 3 or 4 of them to fill up a table, maybe a couple of bits of scatter, and you've got plenty of them for a 4x4, if not a 6x4. So even though there's not a lot to them, they are big. Normally 40 quid. We'll do them for £30. We have got Enduring Stormvault. This is the big set. This was the big one they did. Silly overpriced. Again, nice big bit of kit. Looks really cool once it's all painted up. Quick and easy to do with an airbrush and some spray. But 95 quid was way too much for this. Even though it worked out cheaper than buying all the individual bits, you're only getting like these little pieces and the 2 statues extra that weren't in the other box sets. So 95 was a little bit steep. We will be doing those today for 80 quid. £80. Quite a bit of weight actually, considering it's mostly hollow plastic. That is the Enduring Stormvault for £80. Obviously, depending on what happens once this lockdown's over, it could be a case of we're all going to be playing at home anyway because they won't let people congregate in groups. So there won't be much gaming in store going on for a while, possibly. Who knows? So it might be an idea to start building your own. Oh, it's my daughter. She's here. She's keen. I like it. Eidolon of Manlith. Eidolon of Manalik? I don't know. It's the big wet elf wavy cloak dude. Quick. It's special guest appearance. Loves. Only people to guest appear. Next week we have Gooey. So yes, wet elf guy dude thing, big one. 65 RRP on this one. Lovely little paint scheme you can do on this. We will do it for £50 today. £50 for one of those. Eidolon. I don't know. Catacross. A silly expensive piece of one sprued box. Lovely. It looks cool as fuck. I mean, really nice. Definitely didn't say any rude words on that stream then. Yeah. This is true. Don't know how that helps. Okay. Catacross, yes. The really cool looking model that was kind of massively overpriced for one single sprue inside the box. We'll do him for £50 today as well. £50 for a Catacross. I might even have one of those for myself. Beastgrave. Beastgrave, if you were going to pick up the arcane hazards or a little box, you can get them, use them in Beastgrave. Look at that. We have a few boxes of that. £45 RRP. We'll do them for £40 today. Got a bit of heft to it. But it's everything you need to play Beastgrave. So it's a complete game in a box. I'm just hearing about my daughter's sweaty patch. We have got Forbidden Power. This was the starter set thing of Endless... No, it wasn't. This was the second Endless Spells type thing that they released for Age of Sigmar with all the kind of slightly bigger, cooler stuff in it. No one really got into this one. There was no real interest in it. Pity, really, because it's quite a cool box set. £55 isn't actually a bad price for the amount of stuff that's in there. But we'll do that today for £40. £40 for those. Ah, there we go. Malign Sorcery. This was the first one. This is the starter one with the giant gnashing jaws in it that everyone likes. And the giant golf ball of death. RRP on that one is 45, so we'll do that one for 35. £35 for the golf ball of death. It's got a handle on it. Look, you can carry it around and stuff. Weird now, because I've got an audience. It's odd. It's fine when it's just Tracy, because he never looks up. And now I've got an audience. I'm being judged.
Prosecutors.
Is it what?
Any prosecutors?
No. No prosecutors. I've got no prosecutors. I don't think. What? Where's your wife? We haven't got your wife, Liam.
I also stole his card.
It's more worrying that she took it, left with your daughter, but it hasn't arrived with her. It's happened again. We have got the Awakened Wildwood, the new set for the Filth Trees of Death. Actually, again, really nice piece of terrain. Quite cool looking. Can be painted up. Just use the scatter terrain or whatever you want to use them for. RRP's 30. We'll do them for 25. £25 for those. Again, I've got a couple of sets of those. They're really useful. Yes, fortunately the beard is coming back, so I don't look like a twat anymore. Well, I look like less of a twat. We have the Moon Shrine. Everyone likes the Moon Shrine because it's a cool-ass piece of terrain. It looks good and it does lots of fun things, and it's just great on the tabletop. RRP's 35. We'll be doing them for 30. We have the Shattered Temple. Again, it's one of the smaller packs from the big Sigmarite release that they did. Nice big piece of terrain, not a lot to it, but it's quite a table filler. £27.50, we'll do them for £22. £22. Got to build your own tables for next to nothing. Oh, it's cool. Aussie Bone Reapers, the Bone Tithe Nexus. Now, this was what came out that was probably the best thing in the set. Really good price, really cool ass model. Sticking in the middle of your table, and it just looks brilliant. RRP's 30. We'll do it for £25 today. We have got Aventus Firestrike, the Magister of Hammerhall. Basically, it's the guy riding the big, weird lizard pony Pegasus thing. Don't know what it's supposed to be. Stupid looking thing. But silly price, £70. 70 bloody quid for that. If anyone wants one today, 50 quid. 50 quid just to get rid of a few of them. And last but not least, for the Seraphon out there, those who like their animated animal tickle porn, Seraphon's temple castle thing. Again, nice cool bit of terrain. Another nice table filler. Reasonable price, 35 quid. We'll do them for £30. £30 for a temple. So anyone want anything? Come on, hit me up, message me, tell me what you want. It's all gone quiet. Why doesn't nobody wants to stuff? I bored you already. Is it the intimidation of law being in the store again? Is it the lost or intimidation factor? Well, okay, so if anyone does want anything, like I said, PM me on Facebook. This will be up on the Worcester Wargames page, YouTube page. Go back through it, see if there's anything you missed that you spotted. If you've got any requests, give me a shout on that as well. Just PM me on Facebook with anything you're after. We'll try and do another one of these next week, next Monday. Hopefully this one went a bit better than it did last week, that we've actually got a continuous stream rather than stuttering and stopping and starting.
Have you got any
Great Unclean one. Paul, shame on you. Great Unclean one. Yes, I have. I've got the Forge World one, and I've got a couple of the plastic GW ones. Good news is I've just got out the big Dragon Storm thing. It was only £35, not 40. So 35 quid for the Star Drake.
They're now talking again.
Oh, they're talking again now.
Yeah.
Oh, now they want to talk, now that I'm leaving. Whirlwinds and Vindicators. No.
Any Gothic stashed away, Matt?
Yes, Matt, I do have some Gothic stashed away. Reese was on earlier on. He might still be on now. I'm going to send him over a message to show him what we've got, and then you can have a look as well. And between you, you'll probably take most of it. I think most of it is just the generic Chaos and Imperial starter stuff, but I think there might be a few other extra bits and pieces, some Tau in there, and some Necrons and some other bits and pieces.
In regards to magnets?
Magnets, I've got loads of magnets, for whoever's asking about magnets. Yeah, I think I've got quite a few magnets, different sizes, so thickness and diameters. Ping me a message with what you're after, and hopefully we can sort out what you need.
Yeah, Neo Shadows and Richard pestering his internet player friends if they want anything.
Yes. If you do wet owls, or you know somebody wants wet owls, I've got wet owls.
Rich Nutter says, can you send him a Gothic list?
Oh, Rich Nutter wants a Gothic list as well. Yeah, I can do that, Rich, no worries. Okay. Like I said, give me a PM on Facebook if there's anything you're after. We'll go through what people have been pinging me across today. Get it out to you tomorrow. And we'll see you all soon. Stay safe, stay distant, and stay at home.